So, guys, we're out at the Revel Ward Suite foyer. I'm here with Sam from Sam Networking Events. Say hello.
Hi.
There we go, guys. So, tell us a little bit about who you are and what business you are.
Sam, old person, started Sam Networking during COVID, actually. COVID jumped in. I jumped in after it and then launched a few networking groups in Huddersfield, Halifax, Bradford and Leeds.
I believe is it all the Cedar Court hotels that you have your events at?
Yeah. Yeah, up at the one up at Ainley Top and the one in Bradford, top of the M606. Yeah.
We've seen your events about for quite some time, and we've heard very good reports about how you do things differently. It's not your kind of, as I mentioned the word earlier, I believe the word is like a stuffy networking event. You're very much the opposite of that. How is it? How do you manage that? What is it how do you do that?
My previous history is I'm a marketing professional and have been since the 80s, but I've always been a disruptor, always. So everything that I've done from a marketing perspective, it's always been a bit different. I'm never one to look at what other people have done. I like to create my own and make it different. And it just keeps working. Bonkers ideas pop into this and it happens. So, yeah.
So was the plan always to have the kind of 4 or 5 events, or do you see yourself growing and growing?
No, it wasn't. I left where I used to work after sort of 30 years doing marketing in the motor trade and other areas. And I set up Sam Marketing, but I knew that I needed a source of clients, which meant I then went to networking groups. I tried a few different ones. There were a few, well, none of them ticked all my boxes because they were either, well, just not for me. So I thought, right, I'll set my own up. So the first one launched just before COVID. There were about 8 of us sat around a few tables at the Manor House at Linley. Jumped online, had to do it on Zoom, but I kept growing it online through my marketing knowledge, I guess. Did the Huddersfield one, and then it was, right, I need to do another one. So Halifax one came pretty soon after, as did the Bradford and Leeds one. And then when I did my own business expo 2 years ago, a lot of people said they wanted a lunch one because they either had kids, so they had to do the school run, or they couldn't be bothered getting up early on a morning.
Yeah. It's always one of the downsides. They put these networking events on at 7 o'clock, and it's like, it's difficult. Yeah. It can't be easy because, outside of business, we're also all people as well, with family lives and with commitments. So you've got to make it as easy as possible for people to access.
Yeah, and I do from an attendance perspective as well. It's a weekly event is mine. All the meetings are every week, and networking does work better if you are there every week because you get to know the people there, you build up their trust, and then the referrals come pouring in. But if you need to miss a meeting because one of your family's poorly or you're on holiday, I'm realistic because I run a business, and you don't need another business that's networking at the side of that one because you've got your own to worry about. Yeah. So I'm very realistic about things like that.
There are some really interesting platforms when it comes to networking, and that they've even made me raise an eyebrow when I've heard of the restrictions and the requirements, I think, in some respects of some of these organisations. I understand where you're coming from because they're not for me either.
No, definitely not for me. No. It's the same with the referral side of it. Some networking businesses, they're all different, and do you know what, each to their own, because some people might like that mega structure, but not for me. No, definitely not for me. And that's what makes my networking groups great, because the referrals that are then passed, they're genuine. It's not someone that's rung the mate the night before and said, oh, can I put you down and tick this box?
Yes.
The real ones.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're worth having then.
I think it's been mentioned a couple of times today already that people buy from people. And I think it's the guys have done a good job today on getting the group of people together they have, because there's such a great atmosphere there in the event space. And I think there's going to be a lot of good business done today. How long have you been a chamber member? For how long?
About a year, I'd say. Okay. But I run networking events. The chamber run networking events. The chamber have expos. I've got an expo, but we very much collaborate. We're not competition. There's
It's the working together with people. Collaboration means everybody
100%.
works together to raise the bar higher.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
I will give you
Yeah.
that.
I've been pushing this expo, despite mine being in a month's time, just to support Emma and her colleagues. Yeah, and that's what we do. And she'll be the same, because she might be off on a yacht in the south of France after today, but but yeah, we both support each other, and that's how it should be. And my networking groups, that's the same.
Yeah.
I push, support, collaboration. Yeah, and we all, that's what we do. And the camaraderie, that's the best thing.
That's what makes the events. That's for sure. So your next event is in a month's time. Is that in the whereabouts is that one?
It's April the 19th at the Cedar Court Hotel at Ainley Top, Huddersfield. Yeah, 10 till 3, so the same as this. 16 seminars ranging from financial planning, website advice, the people from Adventure, FSB. So there's lots of support, whether you're small, sole trader, medium, massive, whatever you are, there's support there.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
And of course, another great event space in the area as well.
Yeah, it's fab. Yeah, free parking, free entry. Yeah, and I'm hoping to get an alcoholic beverage to take a stand. That's my goal. I did last year. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
Sam, I've seen your name about for a long, long time. It's been an absolute pleasure to put a
Thank
face to
you.
the name. If
Thank
there's
you.
anything at all we can do to help with the Huddersfield shows or any of the
Yeah.
events, do let us know. We'd love to have you on the show
Yeah.
on the weekly live stream. Thank you very much
Cool.
indeed.
Thanks very much.
My